So we then signed. So now that we signed, and the 31st date passed, it's like you're telling us now, contact the Barbados Workers Union, contact the Labor Department, which the union, we contact them, they pay us no money, the Barbados Workers Union. Also the Labor Department, they've been working on things slowly. So this is why we're out here today.
All right, I stood with these workers before last year, and I stand with them here again today, resolutely. I think we have got to recognize the context in which workers in Barbados offer their service to this country in the interest of productivity, in the interest of the profit making of the entities which they serve. What's the context? The context is one in which, in my view, capital is being allowed to gain increasing dominance over the workers of this country. I have said that before, I say it again. I believe government has a responsibility. It can't be left to organized labor alone. Government has a responsibility to make sure that capital's dominance over labor is not such that laborers are exploited beyond the point which they have been traditionally exploited in Barbados. So it's capital dominance, and that growing capital dominance I'm concerned about. I'm concerned also about what seems to be a trajectory on the part of this government, and that is to reduce the potency of organized labor by denuding the influence of its leadership. Now, you have heard complaints today that the union which represents these people is not effectively doing its job in their interest. These matters have been outstanding for a long time. You got severance payment for people, you got payment in low notice, give the people their money. You can't make agreements with them which are then frivolously or trivially broken, which seems to be the case. And one of the tragedies of that, from what I have heard reported by them, is that they've lost confidence in one or two of the ministers who have been involved in this exercise. And I'm not surprised. And I will stand with the cause of those who are workers in this country, as long as I think they're being disadvantaged, as long as I think that they're being unfair. And that seems to be the case. And there are those who stand with me who speak in the cause of labor. Senator Franklin, for instance, is perhaps the most potent voice on these matters in Barbados. He's not here right now. But I'm sure that there are those beyond us who understand the plight that these people are going through. Beyond them, in the next couple of days, I have a group again that is seriously disadvantaged. Much money owed to them. Can't get a cent, are brought to levels of indignity and suffering because nobody wants to seemingly stand to represent their cause. I'm calling on the government to do what it can to bring employers to capital interests in this country to heal. And I mean HEEL, so that workers in this country would not continue to be exploited. That's what's happening here. Give the people their just due. If you agree it's owed to them, well then pay them. And this government has shelled out a lot of money to help the hotel sector. Hundreds of millions of dollars to help the hotel sector. And yet these people, since last year, can't get what is their just due. It can't be right. And that's why I stand here.